Oh, just basically, me. I am the OG of OGs. They tell me, because the first Dragon Con, I went there to volunteer because it was a gaming convention, and I was not a gamer, so I thought, I can do registration and let the other attendees enjoy themselves, and not have to worry about registration. I was the original on-site director. Back then, registration was filling out an index card, a 3x5 index card with your
Wow.
name, your contact information, phone numbers. I'm not sure if we had email back then, but I collected all the cards at the end, and the money. And I don't think it was very. Somebody wanted to know how much was it. I think it was around $25 for the weekend. So it's grown a little bit more since that, right?
Definitely.
Definitely. Was it like a 2 day event or a 3 day event for the
It
first
was just
year?
it was just 3 days. Mostly they waited until most people were getting off from work, so it didn't start until like about 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. And uh, there are people like well, what's his name? You don't want me to name who was in charge then, but there are some people who were in charge who are no longer involved with the convention. I shall not mention their names, but
Mhm.
it went through some turmoil, I think, for a while.
Mhm. So, first of all, I commend you for being altruistic in your first Dragon Con. Like you, like I wasn't a gamer, so I figured I would do registration so everybody else could go and enjoy themselves. It's very selfless of you. So thank
That
you.
was very selfish of me.
Mhm.
What? If you weren't a gamer, what made you want to even be a part of Dragon Con?
Well, anything related to science fiction and fantasy,
Okay.
because actually, the Atlanta Comics and Fantasy Fair preceded DragonCon. You know that, right?
Yes.
So, okay, so I was heavily involved over there until internal conflicts. It was always something internal
It's
that
always a mess.
destroyed. Huh?
It's always a mess, right?
Always drama.
It was really ugly too, really. Um, but I was the chairperson of the Atlanta Comics and Fantasy Fair for a couple of years. Um, but I was just a straw boss, they just put me there to say what do you call it, a distraction or deflection.
Mm.
Um, I was in charge of the masquerade costume contest as it was back then. So I mean,